Hi everyone, and welcome to my overview type video of my planner stack from 2023 and how it went. How's that for a cover picture? So let's spend a bit of time and let's take a look at how everything went in my journals over 2023. So one journal that I had was a Hobonichi Weeks, and this one I was planning on using for my social media, YouTube, side hustle type things. And I didn't use this as much or as well as I could have. Kind of used it in little bits of fits and starts. So I did start out with a few things that I wanted to make sure. Let's get in a drop closer. I did start out with a few things actually I started these in December, and then I started doing okay with the first part of the year. And what I tended to do was I would have a list of things, okay, what I want to do during the week, and then I'd kind of spread that out across several. And then that fell off. I did okay for the first few weeks, and then as you can see, not much happened until I kind of got back into it for a bit in the end of August and September. Hint, that's when the academic year started up again and I was getting back into work mode, and that lasted for a couple weeks. Then I did a bit more in October, and I used pretty much nothing in the notes section at the back. I am using another, I've got another Hobonichi Weeks for this year, and my goal is to be more consistent with it. Tag along, see what happens, but that's the goal. My next one I have is this is a Midori 5-year diary. And this one, this is going to be from 2023 until 5 years. So I did nothing, I didn't use the prologue, or I didn't use like the monthly overview. But this I used for a gratitude journal for the year. And I've started already for 2024. But what I would do is I would go in, jot down the year and the day of the week. And I stuck with this, for the most part, stuck with this for the entire year. I will admit that I fell off the wagon for a while in the summer months. You will notice a trend here in all of my journals, which I'm going to try to rectify in 2024. I fell off the wagon for most of the summertime, basically from April, it wasn't even summer. And I had to go back through with both my gratitude journal and my other journal. This is the Some Days or Some Lines a Day. It is a Leuchtturm book, and this has space for every day of the year and over 5 years. This was another one that I filled the entire year. But another note, though, is, and I've also started for 2024. And this is the other one, I will admit, I did get behind in both of these journals. This one is just in a Midori cover. This one is in a Chic Sparrow cover. This is the A5 size folio cover in Creme Black Beauty. But both of these, I fell off the wagon for quite a while with these, and I went back through and I backfilled everything. So some of the entries are kind of vague because I was going back and backfilling. What I did was I actually went through, I sent my mom and I email back and forth every single day. So I went back through all of my emails to read and see what I put in my emails. I would say, busy at work today, went and did this, went and did that, went and saw this show. I would comment a lot of things like that in my emails to my mom. So I was able to go back through and backfill a lot of it, which was good because I got behind. I'm going to make a more conscious effort of staying on track and not getting behind by more than a day or two. My everyday carry fit in 2 stalogies. These are B6 stalogies. The second half is in a Moterm B6 cover. I think this is the wide cover. It has two snaps on it. And this, as you can see, the latter part of the book is not used. I have a lot of tip-ins in here, a lot of extra things I've added in. So I'm going to do a bit of a flip through. Instead of doing a washi dashboard, I printed out a few pages that I liked with on a full page sticker. It was supposed to go down as one sheet. It sort of worked. And then I goofed up in here, so I just glued it together. And then I just had like a Hello 2023 little page. I created this yearly calendar in Canva. Then I have a bunch of my forward planning. I transferred some of it ahead into another journal, but I typically like to be able to jot down things that are coming up, because this was a add or construct each month as we go kind of planner. So then I had some pages with things I wanted to do, my wish list. Yeah, I didn't get any of those. Then I started with January, and I typically did, I printed these out on my printer on a sheet of vellum, and I just created a lot of these pages in Canva and then printed them out and tipped them in. This planwithb.com, I just had a little vellum sheet that I created, another calendar page I created, and then a full day calendar page that I had divided through 2 pages. And then I typically would have a to-do list and some inserts, so things I had to get done this week. And then I went through with each day. And I would just find little extra stickers to fill in extra space. At the end of each week, I would typically put in another tip-in vellum sheet that I had. And then I continued with other, just I would jot down different notes, just different, using up a bunch of stickers that I had. So this is kind of boring and not really much to it. So I just kind of want to flip through quickly. So again, I would put in a lot of these are images I found on Pixabay, and I would just create on a sheet of vellum and tip it in. And again, so then I created a page for myself for February. And then I started using, I forgot to do it in January. I don't know why I didn't do this for January in here, because I had it. I had a subscription to Simply Gilded, and I started using a lot of her things to set up. Like I had to use her calendar vellum each month for the rest of the year. I'd printed out a calendar, just put some stickers on for decoration, and then created more, just a vellum tip in. And then I went through with the same way. March, I Simply Gilded calendar page. Yeah, there was my March beginning page. My March calendar from Simply Gilded, my 2-page calendar that I printed out. Extra little notes. March, I didn't do the best job of keeping up with March. You can see I have a lot of partially filled pages. I didn't bother getting in with my sticker pages. Several pages were just blank, and I just moved on. The day stickers and the date stickers were from the Simply Gilded, no, not Simply Gilded, Sterling Ink. I hope I haven't been saying Simply Gilded on the other ones. They're Sterling Ink subscription boxes. I might have to go, editing Karen might have to go and fix those notes from before. So that was what I did most of. So you can see May, I didn't even fill that in. I would set these up each month, and then I didn't really do much. Even in April, I set up some of these as multiple pages or multiple days to the page, and then I didn't do anything with them. So I have a lot of blank stuff in here, a lot of notes that I've just tucked in here of things that I wanted to do. June, nothing, no decoration, nothing in there. I really fell off the wagon in the summer. And again, July, it's all blank. I've filled everything in. I put the stickers down, but did nothing. I might have, did I? No, nothing on there. So yeah, that's the way it went for me the first half of the year, or almost half, because I put July in here, and then the next book I did August through December in this book, or in my second Stalogy. And this one I did put a little bit of decoration in the slots here. I did a washi cover on there. It's a sticker I had. Then I did the same wreath that I had in the first book. I did on here, and it was just part 2. I put the same page in here as I had in the first calendar. And then I don't need that on here anymore. It's just a whole list of things that were coming up in the next 4 months. And then again, I'd create a cover page in vellum for each of the months. I was still using the Sterling Ink subscription box, her calendars. I started using the little tabs for the month. The calendar page, I just had an extra page where I was putting our time that we did on the treadmill. Again, I have a lot of sheets of vellum that I created myself using Canva and just printed myself that I stuck in all over the place. And then just all of my, again, back to using a lot of the stickers. Blood donation. Some are pictures I saw someone who posted a picture on Facebook that I really liked, so I just printed it up on a sheet of vellum. I really enjoyed printing up the sheets on vellum. Then I added in, as we got to the beginning of the semester, I added in a calendar that just showed all my work schedule and class schedule when the break was, or breaks were, final exams. I had a little flag on that one. Same thing, just continuing on with, I didn't put as many vellum tip-ins in through September. Some of the dread meal time. But, and that was a scratch-off thing that I got at Dollar Tree, I think it was. And then they kind of stick. And then that was my catch-up that I had to do. And I did finish the rest of these, I just haven't crossed them off. And I clearly didn't even finish December because I still have the sheets are here. This was, see, I even have like a December vellum calendar, December 2023. I put a few things in for December, and yeah, that was about it. I put in some washi tape stickers that I got. These are so pretty. Yeah, so December I really fell off the wagon again. And I found that as much as I love my B6 Stalogy, I found that I was not necessarily keeping up with it as well as I could have and should have. And I would find that when I would get to the beginning of a month, when I had to think about getting these extra vellums to tuck in and print out and stick the calendar in there and fill all those things in month by month, I found that I really had trouble sticking with that. As much as I love the look of this and I love the way all these tip-ins are here and they look so fun, I've decided, as you've already seen, for 2024 that I'm going to switch over to a Hobonichi cousin and go with that one for the year because everything is laid out for me and I can just go in and just go day by day and not have to worry about adding extra things in. So that explains my switch from Stalogy to Hobonichi. Stay tuned all year and see how things go with that. But I kind of thought I wanted to do a over and out 2023 video and show the main journals I used throughout the year, off and on. Although my gratitude journal and my, let's move this out a smidge. My gratitude journal and my 5-year, oh my gosh. If you guys aren't completely seasick yet, my 5-year gratitude and some lines a day journals, I didn't keep up with them the entire year, but I backtracked and finished them. These ones I did not go back through and fill out all the missing parts in here. This took enough time alone to do. And I did not want, I couldn't, no, I wasn't going to do it for these. So there you have it. A kind of little flip through, walk through of all of my journals from 2023. So I shall do some flip throughs of my 2024 journals and do some plan with me's throughout the year as well. But I hope you enjoyed that. Kind of a brief look at what a normal a normal year looks like. Nothing is perfect in here. There's a lot of messes. There's a lot of blank pages. There's a bunch of missing stuff. But that's fine. Just keep going. Do the best you can with what you've got when you can. Alrighty, I'm going to sign off. I have a Zoom meeting I have to get to in 5 minutes. So I will see you again very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.